What's going on? So we're going to do screenshot Saturday. These are all the deliveries I did yesterday. Now I'm fairly certain I made $600 with incentives and tips and everything like that. So this is what a $600 day looks like. That was my first delivery. Now let's do this right away. The day before this, I got a $48 delivery, and how I got it is I got out of the house earlier than I wanted to. And then I said, well, I'm going to try it again, and it worked. I got a $41.59. Now, this is quite a few stuff. I went ahead, that's what it looked like when I was done shopping. So it was a full cart, no doubt about it. And I picked that up about 7:15. I was a little 7:07 actually. I was a little, I was a little away from it. My next delivery also out of Manchester Road. Here's a big tip. Now I just found this out the other day from a guy that on social media. Now I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but it happened to me, and I canceled out of an order before. This order said it paid like $35, right? And then I took it. This was a little glitch the app had yesterday a bunch of times. And then it said 27. Now this guy had said on social media the day before, hey man, don't cancel out of it because you're going to get the 35. And he was right. But if you want to say it's 27, I'm good with that because I'm going to make $600 anyway. Look at that. 2.4 miles. Wow. Here's my third delivery that day. 24.28. 3.7 miles. There's the next delivery, 37.33. You notice all of these are on the same store. I only spent $34 in gas yesterday. That's driving to there, driving home, and making all these deliveries. 16 of them in all. If you notice, that was 3.6 miles. Now, this was 1988. I almost didn't take this. It was only 2.5 miles, though. You know what? I just wanted to keep the party going because it was out of Manchester Road. Here's another one, 23.45. Now, this was a little iffy, too, 8.6. So these are two iffy deliveries in a row. Now, one of these might have been the glitzy thing. Maybe this one, where it said it paid 5 more and then paid me the 5 more. I don't know if you're understanding that. But that's what was going on yesterday. Kind of crazy. My next delivery, another shopping order, one after another after another. Now, this is why I was glad I kept on the Manchester train. This one paid $31.05, 4.9 miles. You can't beat that. Now, I did check my tips earlier, and so far that when I checked them, I was only $3 behind. Only got tip baited $3 so far. Why would anybody tip bait you in this situation? Now, this was a real iffy one, but you notice only 2.6 miles. Again, I just wanted to stay on the Manchester train. 1771. Amazing, man. One after another, after another, after another. And then again, here's why you stay on the Manchester train. Look at that. 2.1 miles, $31.31. Right on, right on. It just kept going and going and going. Here's another Manchester, 24.06. Now, that was a little bit farther, 7.8 miles. But, I just wanted to stay. I just wanted to ride this pony as long as it would hold me. Then here's another one, $26.13. Look at that. 1.1. So sometimes it's good to ride the pony, even though I had a couple iffy deliveries in there, 3 to be exact. Then I started making comebacks, like orders like this, 1.1 miles. Wow. Okay, the next one, 22.38. Again, 7.1 miles. I actually had a problem with this delivery. Let me tell you the story real quick. Is that I was some socks, and this phone and the app can be so iffy. Now, this was only one item, one pair. Well, actually, it was 10 pairs of socks, but one big bag or whatever you want to call it. And it said I somehow it hit item not available. So here's what I did. Okay, what I did is I put a I put a replacement in, and then I went and grabbed the right pair of socks. How about that, baby? Pretty good trick. Until I got carded checked. I got a card check, and then I explained it to the manager and all that, and everything was fine. Okay, the next one, $25.91. I'm pretty sure this was one of those ones where it said $30.91, and then now it says $25.91, but it did pay me the $30. Look at that, 2.6 miles. How many of those can we have in one day? Wow, 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 wow. Okay, now this one I forgot to take the picture, but as you can see, it paid $21.90. Does it have the miles on here? It might not. I don't remember how far it was. I really don't. But look at that. It said picked up 737 and dropped to 747. So guess what? It didn't go very far. It was only 12 items. I mean, it just wouldn't stop yesterday. This is how I made $600. Look at this one. This was my last shopping delivery. $39.96. Only 5 miles. Wow. Wow, now I haven't got the tip on that yet. We'll see what happens. As you can see, it didn't to deliver by 9:28. Now, I didn't deliver it that late. I think I delivered it like at 8:30 or something. Now, look at this, my last delivery. $27. It was a curbside. It was really late. As you can see, it said delivered by 9:40, and it was probably right around that time. Look at that, though. 2.4 miles. It doesn't get any better than that, guys. It just doesn't. Let's try to look at some other numbers while we're doing this. Now, I snuck in some deliveries today. So I am gonna hit. I don't know what this is. See if I can get out of here. Offers. There we go. Okay, so let's look at some numbers here. So I snuck in 4 deliveries today. I did one in the morning. So I'm gonna get a $10. Why is this so small? But you can still see it. So look at that. That's going to be my best week ever. Look at that right there. Look at that number right there. But here's some important numbers. Let's look at these. Look at that. $370. 77 in tips so far. Need that number to get a little higher. In the day before, 311.47. Just unbelievable, guys. I am going to have my best week ever again, by far. And then also, I made 516. That's going to be over 600. And then today, look at this number right there, 107.94. You can add $5. That's 112. You can add, for the incentive, I did 4 deliveries today. That's going to be 28. So 135, 140. It's all, guys, if I do another delivery or 2 today, I can make 500 3 days in a row. Now, I'm going to average 500 no matter what. That's insane. There was one other thing I wanted. Oh, the incentives. Let's see if we can get back to that. Here, go to home. Go over here. Go to incentives. Let's see. So those are the 4 deliveries I made last night after 6 o'clock. Okay, is there anything up here? No, there isn't. Okay. Now I snuck in a delivery today this morning, so I am going to get the $10 and then the $5 per day on that incentive. Now look at this incentive. I'm 21 out of 24. I didn't think I had any chance of getting this incentive, but if I can just knock out 3 deliveries tomorrow, I'm going to get that incentive. I don't like to talk about final numbers until final numbers come in, but I'm going to make well over $600 on Saturday, 516, and then today some kind of crazy 450 or something like that. You can count both jobs. I'm at my job right now. I'm in the parking lot. But just a wonderful weekend. Now I worked quite a bit. Okay, I worked 14, a little bit even more than that, and then today it'll be 12. Counting both jobs now, it'll be 12 plus. So I worked 40 hours in a weekend, but I also made well over 15, probably closer to 1,600 this weekend, 1,550, something like that. the last couple weeks, maybe the last 3 weeks. Well, it was real close last week. I'm almost making more at Walmart Spark working part-time than I am making at my regular job. That's insane. Hey, now you know what a $600 day looks like. We can let's look at this. Let's look at the money again, and then we'll be done. Okay, 1422 already. Let's see if we can get any more out of that. Nope. But you can see the 3 days, 311, 370, and then 107 today. Right on. You know, and then so far $77 in tips from yesterday. So you add that to that, right? 447, right? And then you add the $20 in, that's 467. Then you add in the $10, that's 477. We need 123 more. Now, if I get those 3 deliveries, that's 112 right there. So then I only need $15 more in tips. And what time is it? Well, it's at night. So I'm real positive. You've seen the $39 one, and then you've seen a delivery out of that. I think there's $30 in tips right there. So you can tell I might be just a little tired. I'm gonna let you guys go. Right on. Thank you, God.